we will be doing this again, but in English in 2 weeks, and it's about chronic pain. So if you know someone, if you're a person that is going through that and has tried different things, then you should really listen. But before that, let me introduce myself. So for those who don't know me, my name is Liana, and I'm here to inspire you and motivate you. And the day before yesterday, actually, I did a live, and I did my whole live, and the sound didn't work. So I'm gonna do it again. And it's the same topic. It's about not giving up. And the reason why I want to talk to you about not giving up is because there's so many people, including myself, because I've been there and I've done it and I've learned my lesson, that we give up too early. We give up way too early. And one thing that really, popped that thing in my head was when I got the comparison of, us being a baby. If you have a baby and your baby's trying to, to be, is trying to walk and he's not walking and it goes several weeks, you don't tell the baby to give up, right? I mean, we all can. I mean, if you don't have any kind of sickness or anything, every baby learns to walk, right? But what is that? Because babies are consistent, because we keep pushing them, we keep trying to help them to start walking. So why is it that we don't do that with every other aspect of our life, right? I mean, have you even, I think this was such a great way to, just, it resonated with me so much. And it was like, it was the best way for you to think and to like really think, okay, how much effort do I put on the things that I really want? And I know that one of the reasons why people give up too fast or too early is not, it's always has, it often has to do with yourself. It often has to do with what kind of feeling you get. So often, if we try something and it doesn't work out, what happens? We feel that we have failed. So often the problem is the fear itself, the fear that we get inside, that, or the fear or the feeling that we are enough, we're not enough, or I'm not good enough at this, or I'm not sufficient at this, or whatever it is. But instead of putting that on your shoulders as if it was you the problem, try to find another way to go around it. If there's something that you really, really want, you keep trying. So if something doesn't work the first time, it doesn't mean that you have to give up, and it definitely doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. Make a change, do something different so you can feel and see, okay, this works better. What can I do different? And I believe that we all need to take more time to really think through the things that we want and really put that passion and deep feeling and really understand the reason why we want something so bad, so we actually don't give up that fast, so we don't self-doubt ourselves so much. And like I said, that personal part is actually something that you should just leave behind, because it's not about you feeling self-doubt or not feeling sufficient or not feeling enough or not feeling qualified enough. It's about finding the best way that actually works, is to keep trying, to not give up. So is there something in your life that is worth fighting for, or worth putting the effort, and worth of learning something. Because the thing is that we often, I think that when things don't really go our way, we usually learn something from it. Even if we don't understand it at the moment, we usually understand it later on when things start working. So don't see it as something that you failed at. See it as a way of learning, of getting better, of understanding more. See it as a lesson, because that's exactly what it is. Life is about lessons. And when you are thriving to something that is much bigger, and it's something that it doesn't come easily, you have to keep trying. Don't give up. But if you don't find that urge in yourself to really keep trying, then you really have to question, how much is this worth for me? And not only putting that, but also really believing in yourself, believing in the fact that if you want that you can achieve it. And stop self-doubting yourself, because most of these things come back to ourselves, to how we feel. And we put our feelings too much in front of what might be more important to actually get what you want, to reach your dreams, to be that inspiration that makes someone around you want to be even more. And I think everyone has the opportunity and has so much to give. But there are so many people that give up so early that the self-doubt comes too early, and it just drowns you. And that's why I'm saying that stop thinking about yourself, because it's not about the self-doubt or putting yourself down, or, it's not about that. If you have something that you want to do, that should be the most important thing. Your feelings, how you feel at the moment, that's something that you should be able to just ignore, because it's nothing that is gonna bring you forward if you stay there. You have to move forward. You have to really understand that I really want this and I'm gonna do it. And this is something that actually makes such a difference between, these big athletes or billionaires, that they have a vision and they thrive. They go for it. I'm sure they have not succeeded every time on everything they have done, but they keep going. They don't give up because of the way they're feeling. Yes, we all do feel maybe unencouraged, or we don't feel good enough about ourselves when we feel that we have failed. But that's something that is up here. That is something that you can actually do something about, because that's in your mind. That's something that has been imprinted in you. And that's something that you can change yourself. So instead of, trying something and it didn't work out, what can you do then? Well, you can actually either see yourself as a failure or feeling not enough or whatever, or you can just say, okay, I know this didn't work. Let's continue. There's so many examples of things that, experiments about trying to get somewhere, and experiments that didn't work out. And at the end, it turned out to be something totally different. So it has happened. It's around us. Everyone is around it. But like I said, it's about letting that imprint feeling that we have in our brain that if you don't succeed at something, it doesn't mean that you have failed. It just means that you are a step closer to knowing what the right step should be, what the next move should be. And sometimes things happen for a reason, to teach us something, to maybe find something else that it's even better. But if you give up too early, you might be missing the time of your life. So you guys think about it. How often do you give up too fast? How often do you not even get there because you're afraid of the feeling of not being able to succeed or be great at something, or not, but because that's also a problem that many people have, that they don't even try things because they're scared of the feeling of not succeeding, of not being capable. So keep trying. And it's like, for example, if I take my Zumba class, there are people that have felt like, oh no, I can't go to that because, it's dancing. I don't do dancing. But once you actually get there and you feel the feeling and you understand that, because that's also something that I want everyone that goes to my class to understand, that you don't have to move exactly as me. The important is that you move and that you have fun. So if you do your own dance and do something totally different to what I'm doing, that's okay. I won't be mad. But there are so many people that don't take the you know take the step to actually go to the classes because they're scared that, oh, I know I can't dance and I won't be able. No. So how many things have you done in your life that either you stop, like from the you try something and you see this doesn't work and you give up? How many times have you done that? Is it worth it? How many times have you not done something because you're scared of the feeling of not feeling successful, not feeling enough? And understand that those feelings are something that we have imprinted in our mind, that doesn't have to be true, that you can change yourself. It takes work. I'm not saying it doesn't. It does take work. But you can change that. And that's one of the reasons why I love trying so many different things, is because, even if I try it once or twice or three times and then I feel, I learned that, or that wasn't my thing. It depends on what it is, of course. I mean, if it's just a course that I did it just to try it, that's one thing. But if it's something that you really feel that this is it, this is something that I should work on, this is something that I should thrive on, because this will move me forward, this will lead me to my dream, to live a certain vision that you have for yourself and your family. So think about the importance of the things that you want to achieve, so you don't stop yourself too early because of these feelings and thoughts that actually, even if you feel it, but you continue, and you might learn something and you change something that makes it much better, at the end it might be worth it. But like I said, we might be missing that life that we have wanted so much because of fear. And think about it, that's just a feeling. That's something that you have put a label on, and that's something that you put a label on depending on the situation, depending on what's going on. So like I said, you have the option. If something doesn't work as you wanted it to go, if it didn't succeed, you either see yourself as, I didn't succeed, I'm not good enough, or, that didn't work out, let's try another way. So, you guys, I hope this resonates with you. I hope this wakes up, this gives you a little wake up call. Because, like I said, my purpose is to help people to reach the best self. I think that we all have our version 2.0 or 3.0 or whatever, how many versions it takes. But I think we can always improve. We can always be better. We can always get a better life. And it's not about being greedy or anything like that. It's about being able to do what you love, to enjoy your life to the fullest. And like I said, we only live once. We only have this lifetime. So, you guys, I wish you all the best. And if you need my help, if you feel that you need someone to just bowl something with, just let me know. I'm here. That's why I'm here. And I wish you all the best. Take care.